Welcome to episode 1 of Triggered with Rob, the podcast where we explore the intricate landscapes of the mind and the common pitfalls we encounter in our thinking. I'm your host, Rob Cox, licensed marriage and family therapist, here to guide you through the maze of our mental processes. So today we're going to look into the world of logical fallacies. And these are errors in reasoning that often lead us astray, affecting our decisions, beliefs, and interactions. We'll uncover 4 prevalent fallacies, which are, and we're going to start with the straw man, but it'll be the straw man, the black and white fallacy, the appeal to authority, and the slippery slope fallacy. I'll also provide you with a few tools to recognize and challenge these deceptive thought patterns. So, like I said, let's start with the straw man fallacy. So, this occurs when someone distorts an opposing argument to make it easier to attack. So, an example of this is during the debate on the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare, where opponents sometimes simplify the argument to, quote, this will lead to government takeover of healthcare, misrepresenting the actual policy discussions and complexities. In our personal lives, this can appear when we interpret criticism from others. For example, a partner's wish for more quality time might be twisted into an accusation of being a terrible partner, hindering meaningful conversation and resolution. Plus, arguing with someone using the straw man fallacy is like playing chess with a pigeon. It knocks over the pieces, craps on the board, and then struts around like it won the game. So let's move on. Next, we're going to look at the black and white fallacy. This is also known as the false dilemma. This fallacy presents complex issues as having only 2 possible outcomes, ignoring the nuances and spectrum of possibilities in between. A poignant example is the McCarthy era in the United States, where the political discourse often boiled down to you're either with us or against us regarding communism. This ignored the wide range of political beliefs and stifled nuanced discussions. A common scenario might be someone considering a career change, thinking it's either going to be a complete success or an utter failure, ignoring the potential for partial successes, learning experiences, and unforeseen opportunities. And also, believing in the black and white fallacy is like you. It's like. I'm sorry. It's like assuming your only options for dinner are either caviar or dumpster diving when there's a whole world of sweet, sweet takeout in between. So next, we're going to talk about, moving on, we're going to talk about the appeal to authority. And so this occurs when we accept a claim as true simply because an authority figure endorses it, without examining the evidence ourselves. Trusting every word of an authority figure without questioning is like letting your barber decide your career path because they're good with scissors. A recent example is the widespread misinformation during the early stages of the COVID-19 pandemic, where statements from authority figures, regardless of their expertise in virology or epidemiology, were taken at face value by many, leading to confusion and harmful behaviors. Developing critical thinking skills and questioning the validity of information, regardless of its source, is crucial for making informed decisions and fostering personal autonomy. Just wanted to bring attention to this appeal to authority. I'm sure these stakes were amazing. And not all scientists are scientists, right? Climate change. I'm just joking. I totally believe climate change. So let's talk about the slippery slope fallacy. This fallacy suggests that a minor initial action will lead to a chain of events resulting in a significant negative outcome without providing real evidence to support this claim. So this is An example of this in current events is the debate around gun control, where some argue that any regulation will slide inevitably towards a total ban of firearms, ignoring the possibility of reasonable, measured controls. This ignores the possibility of integrating new approaches with existing ones in a balanced and evidence based manner. Believing in the slippery slope fallacy is believing in the slippery slope fallacy is assuming that eating a single piece of cake will lead you down a sugary path of crime and debauchery. So, recognizing these logical fallacies in our thought process is the first step towards clearer, more logical thinking. It's not just about intellectual rigor; it's about enhancing our emotional well-being and interpersonal relationships. Remember, navigating the maze of logical fallacies is like trying to use a GPS that thinks the Earth is flat. Always entertaining, but rarely straightforward. I invite you to start noticing when these fallacies appear in your conversations, media consumption, or even in your self talk. Ask questions, seek clarity, and explore the gray areas of life. Remember that our minds are our greatest tools, and refining our thinking can lead us to more fulfilling, authentic lives. Thank you for joining me on Triggered with Rob. Until next time, keep navigating the complexities of the mind with curiosity and compassion.